It's grand finals time, baby, and we're here, Reliq, joined by the legend himself, BluBlazing. Lovely to have you with me, my friend. It's Twin Drive Thursday, number 4, grand final time. Was it going to be anyone else? Aimi's Enjoyers up against Zenith.
Wow.
A really exciting time, especially with the patch fresh off the press.
Absolutely, fresh off the press. We saw some big changes, of course, for the Awakenings, but also some of the characters we saw last game, Zentaro being one of them. You know, that nerf coming onto him is a little bit rough, but let's see if they can adapt and change to the climate here. We
will see a buff to Error as well on the Flutterfly ability. Speed Demon straight out the gates. That's what they're planning for. We've got a buff to X as well. Maybe we'll see some changes, but at this point of the tournament, do you think that players are really going to be that enthused to move off picks that they've been comfortable with and practicing with for the last couple of weeks?
Well, honestly, it's going to be a time will tell. You know, a lot of these players, of course, they are the top of the top, so they have a little bit of a player pool that they can choose from. You know, of course, we saw Rekkosed having his established Kai, but also in this tournament, we've been seeing him on Rasmus and Zentaro. So, I mean, honestly, anything can happen.
Anything can happen, including Finny getting a lot more love.
Wow.
Finny's had a massive buff, by the way.
Yes.
And immediately we're looking at Alex hovering over her, potentially for goalie. We're on to Night Market. It's a best of 3 as a reminder. Aimi's Enjoyers with the game advantage, 1-0 up because they got there through the upper bracket. And as soon as we saw that Finny might get selected, nope! Banned away. No thank you, Drakar, the other ban in our opening game here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a smart ban from them. You know, banning the Finny, which has gotten so much more knockback, so much more damage, but also a little bit of a longer lasting, or I guess a less cooldowns on her. So it's really good. But on the other side, of course, we have Kitsune on Era, Connax on Juliet, and Alex on the Atlas. So some stable characters on the left side, but also we have Llama, Rekkosed, and Fang with Era, X, and Kai, respectively. Fang and Rekkosed being a little bit switched there.
Out of anybody, Llama has got to be the happiest, getting that Error buff on their main. Oh, dreamland scenario, and you can see immediately just how much faster it gets. Wow, that is a noticeable difference.
Are we in high T hijinks or something? What's going on with the speed?
Wow. Odyssey, you happy? You're happy? Because that is a huge difference. That is a huge start here for Zenith as they get that opening goal barrier down. They've got to be on the defensive. They've got to look for a bounce back here. Alex moving forward with Kitsune. A lot of heavy domination possession in this top path, but a whiff there sees one barrier down for Aimi's Enjoyers as well.
You know, just looking at it as well, that staple combination of Era and X, getting the slows, but also getting the size. But hey, it doesn't matter when Connax is just in your face. Oh my, what a shot.
Juliet, a lot of people were worrying about her. Might have gotten the nerf. Absolutely untouched. So very much a staple of the front lines, especially on a map such as this Night Market as we move through into our second point of first set. Worth remembering, though, second game and an early KO, our first of the day. That's on Aimi's Enjoyers. Zenith getting into the groove.
That's really good from them. And also for the Awakening, Stagger Swagger and Chrono Boost. So definitely that speed is going to be elevated a lot for Era. But that shot in the bell ringer is not going to be a lot of dice there. Rekkosed being low. Connax with a nice kill there, getting that through. Fang a little bit worried, trying to get back. Not a lot of cooldowns as well on Kai, but hey, can Era with her buffs go through? It looks like no, not there.
Nice read from Connax. Got one goal barrier down. Fang bats away. Rekko forward. Here's Alex. Down. Lovely negotiation around what was a very busy south path. Rekko 1v1 versus Alex. Oh, forced into the core flip. And a nice core flip it was as well. Straight to Connax. Fang waits. Through to Rekko. Nice projection here. And Alex has to go back. Good reactions. Connax again through the north path. Into OT. Fang waits again. Kitsune, low stagger. There's the read from Connax again. Gold barrier down, but the creation misses.
And that miss is going to be lethal, but hey, Rekkosed is already on the top, and Atlas against X is a very good counter, you know, unless you're sitting right on that Atlas, you're not going to get a lot of pressure, especially with that momentum boots and just kind of sitting in the background doing nothing, so he's going to get all of those cooldowns. So Rekkosed in a little bit of a tough spot in these one-on-ones. Let's see how they manage here. And there he goes.
Llama, oh, beautiful. I think Llama was going to get that in anyway. It was a beautiful shot. Rekko redirects just to make sure. Tie set.
Great. Yeah, absolutely. Good performance there from Llama and Rekkosed. Figuring out that passing play is going to work out because of Atlas's low base speed. It's going to work out very well for them. Let's see if they can. Seeing that early ult come out. Fang trying to get it to Llama. Connax with some beautiful slice and dicing, but not finding it through. Connax very low, but wow, that speed from Magnetized Soul is just going to get it to him.
Yeah, and it really does herald the difference. You could often get away with being slightly sparse, slightly far apart, but now it's such a huge speed boost that really you've got to stay close to your error, otherwise you're going to be missing out on a crucial transition tool, both going forward and back.
And this is really good from Kitsune. You're kind of just waiting on that midline, waiting for Llama to just hit it to them, so that way they can just hit it right back to Connax, get that dash punch, get those ability cooldowns going, and allow them to get easy barriers. We're seeing that pretty quickly, trying to get them out. It's a nice touch, but that Atlas ult is going to come out and save the day. How long? You know, will they get through that barrier? Double team on the top. Rekkosed trying to get through. Gets that one barrier, so this could be a good light for Zenith.
It's a start. We're into overtime, though. Aimi Enjoyers looking for that second point. A reminder that Aimi's Enjoyers, of course, won their last encounter with Zenith. Massive KO, though. Zenith with the power play. Miss out on the free opportunity to get that barrier down. Creation through Llama. Eventually finds its way through Kitsune. Fang to Llama. Rekko trying to cause havoc, but Alex is back in the nick of time. Oh, wow! What a great core flip! Off the inside obstacle and into that bottom post. 2-1 Aimi Enjoyers.
And a beautiful play there. I mean, what? To be honest, I can't even say too much about that. That was just beautiful. But we'll continuously go. Already a good stagger onto Connax there, and a full bar on the Rekkosed. Core flip can't quite find the energy burst there. Not getting it through Alex either.
The pace is relentless. Would we have expected more or less? KO on Zenith. They're down to 2 once again. There's one gold barrier down, one apiece. Kitsune, Creation, Alex, Connax, Elusivity, core flip, and through. Aimi Enjoyers with first blood in game number 1.
Oh, wow, good team pressure and good pressure overall from all three of them just to keep those barriers intact. One of the things that Kai is not able to do, especially with the Juliet in his face, is, you know, basically just stop them. You know, that dash punch is really lethal from Connax, and unlike Atlas where there's just a huge bubble you can just stop them with, Kai has a little bit of a vulnerability in that way.
Let's see what they're going to be picking up. Maybe Bulka, build different, makes a lot more sense. Got that increased size to deal with the lack of maneuverability. Special cooldown. We've got Twin Drive on the error, Glass Cannon on the other side, so as long as you don't get hit, you get that increased power and speed. For me, the most important one here, Rekko picking up Fire Up. They were trying to get in and amongst that back line, struggling to do so. A bit more speed and a bit more power. To get those KOs on the board, for me, that'll be a game changer.
No, absolutely. A great vision from Rekkosed to use that Chrono Boost to his advantage and get the dash KO with the ult. Really strong play here. However, Alex now back into play. Can they get the goal? Oh, they possibly can. They still have a little bit of time, though. Both goal barriers intact. Kai can be able to come forward just a little bit, so let's see if they can. And that play is not coming out either.
Great storm reversal to Connax. And Fang goes down. There's not much help there, though. Kitsune gratefully welcoming the core into their arms. Core flip. Alex is so far back, though. Nice anchor play, but that's a fantastic press from Rekko and from Lamacraft. The core was only going to go one way.
Oh my. I mean, it's just that strong of a special. X's Maximus is just too strong for an Atlas to play upon. And as I was mentioning before, right, if you can get really close to that Atlas, get in his face, he won't be able to strike a lot of those abilities since you're stunning him so much. So let's see if Rekkosed can start doing that a little bit more here, get through that play, but that Lamacraft era might be very helpful to get that through.
Yeah, this is no Dubu. You want to keep your opponents at arm's length. That is the advantage of Atlas. The advantage here for Aimi Enjoyers is 2 goal barriers down. Looking for a quick response, and Stagger is low across the board. Fang almost reaches and wraps the arm around to get that core off the line. It's only for a brief reprieve. Connax, Kitsune! Fang again! Great double save! Connax looking for more. Lamacraft on hand to help out. Are they going to be able to help out as much as they would like off the creation? That slows down the pace of the core. And Aimi Enjoyers, they're assaulting this goal, finally get the rewards. It was only a matter of time.
Indeed, it was only a matter of time. That pressure coming from the Era and the Juliet was super strong, especially in that corner, and Era just getting mind games with the Kai to play it through there. But now Rekkosed with that core flip, having the opportunity to use it. Unfortunately, used it a little bit early, but hey, Era getting that core could be strong. Finding it through the barrier, somehow makes it through all that group mess, and it gets through again. Double barriers down.
Lovely secondary there from the Lamacraft. Era that we've come to know and love. Fluttershy activated, looking for a quick turnaround. Alex to Kitsune. Kitsune is small. Lamacraft forced back though. Here's Connax with some proactive play. Kitsune, it's a real congested north path. Lovely reaction from Llama. Forces out again. Small once again. This Era is getting bullied.
Indeed, they are getting a little bit bullied, but let's see if they can get back into the play. Kitsune, but Connax finding the KO on X right there.
That could be huge, and they're not going to be able to get a goal barrier down just yet. The core flip out and away from Fang. Had to utilize it to just relieve the pressure just a little bit. 2-1, and they're back, but it has cost them a goal barrier in the end, that power play. Lamacraft through the speed boost. Rekko near post. Great save. Forces the core flip. Might not have needed it in the end, but it doesn't matter. Alex just wants to get it away. Llama, Rekko, right up in the face of Alex, but they're not able to get it to him, Blue.
Oh no, they can't get it to Rekko, but Rekko says, I'm gonna get it anyways, and pushes it through.
Very tight game. Fine margins across the board. But Zenith know that they've got to play aggressive, because that's exactly what Aimi Enjoyers love to do as well. Don't let them steamroll you. That's what I've learned from the weeks upon weeks of seeing this team do their thing.
And I mean, hey, speaking of steamrolling, they already have a good start, but Connax returning that favor and pushing it through, almost losing that 50-50 as well. Rekkosed with the core flip, looking to use it soon. Plays it towards the up angle for Llama to use the core flip, but it looks like it doesn't work out. The middle play, it's always in there.
Beautiful. Lovely positioning from Lamacraft. The pass was sweet, glancing across that middle island. And because Lamacraft got the core flip almost dead center, the entire goal mouth at their disposal, waited for the committal from the Atlas, got the goal, got the point. Tie game.
Tie game indeed. And hey, I'm still a Rekko fan here because I'm seeing that tempo swing come out super strong from him. We've seen the stacks on Atlas. Could be pretty good for them as well to move about just a little bit quicker. Egoist, that new updated buffed awakening. So a little bit more speed, but hey, these are all decent awakenings. Nothing too game-changing that I'm seeing here.
No, I'm looking at reverb though on Connax. I get the impression that they might be looking to go a little bit more aggressive. Not that they haven't been aggressive, but they're looking for a greater KO output, one would suggest. I do like Timeless Creator, of course, on a map where you've got two very distinctive paths. That's going to be incredibly useful. More useful is a KO. Those creations out the picture for Aimi Enjoys, but somehow the core's found it right down the other end. Zenith down one. Aimi, oh, never mind. Aimi down two.
That is just a beautiful play from Rekkosed, using the chrono boost to take advantage of that lower pocket and playing it through the entire defense. That's what you'd like to see if you're a Zenith enjoyer, but hey, it's really good pressure coming out from Aimi Enjoyers and going through as well. Connax looking for that 50-50, not finding it through Llama. Llama with all the speed in the world, but can't quite get through that defensive Atlas. But that big, oh, what a save!
Massive projection. I cannot believe they were able to read that as beautifully as they did. Must be multilingual, but there's a KO. The only language that this team knows is winning. And Rekko, oh, I was hoping that Lam was going to be on the same wavelength. Just double backed a little bit. Alex now waits. Again, they're just trying to buy a bit more time. Kitsune back on the field. Llama looking down for Rekko. And now it's exactly the same situation. They're so close to this picture-perfect pass. They just can't find it. And now it's a KO. Aimi Enjoyers in the swing.
Aimi Enjoyers, but no, the speed! We've been talking about Era's speed buff this entire time, but if you give them chrono boost and glass cannon not hit them at all, they're gonna go flying.
Plus they had that speed boost right through the middle. It all was a bit of a perfect storm for the Stormstress herself. Era go up Zenith. Lose both their barriers early on. The core flip isn't going to give them much distance either. Llama, Alex, nice core flip, gets one goal barrier down the other side. Rekko, here's Connax looking for a goal. Fang too strong, Kitsune. Oh, they're crowding around, but they still can't find a way through.
Oh my goodness. I mean, the crowd, the pressure, the intensity is super lively for the side of Aimi and Joyce, but they can't get through this defense. Fang doing all that he can to get it through, but no, the small, oh no.
Well, they had enough Nora bodies in the way. None of them hit the crucial button when they needed to. That's just how it goes sometimes. And Aimi and Joyous, I think, will find themselves quite fortunate and rather happy indeed. They're not going to find themselves happy, though, with a core flip taking down 2 of their barriers in one go. They've now got 50 seconds to try and throw it down the other side. They're not going to get 15! Incredible!
What in the world? Oh my goodness, that chrono boost on X is gonna be deadly at tonight in ranked, I'm telling you right now.
Yo, Rekko flexing. But you know who's the real winners? All of us, because we're seeing a top tier Omega Strikers war front. And speaking of the war front, on the front line, here's Aimi's Enjoyers. They've got a goal right back, 2-2.
My goodness, no pressure on Kitsune, just literally just standing there and waiting for the core flip shot, and it worked out perfectly. The timing was impeccable, but now 2-2, both 1-1 in sets. Let's see who can get this game advantage to get the awakening imbalance to get this game 1 victory. Let's see what happens here. Rekkosed wasting that ult, unfortunately, not getting a lot of chip damage and getting smalled in the process, so it gets the KO for Connax.
Goal barrier as well, straight up to Connax. They don't get that second barrier. I'm surprised. I thought it hit. It didn't. Now they're down 1 themselves. Lovely use of the secondary from Fang. Kitsune waiting. Whoa. Back in the fray is Rekkosed. Good read on Alex, but look at Connax and Kitsune so close together. You do not want to throw the core in their direction, especially as the goal looks more likely than not.
And that's such a smart play coming from Atlas to get it to Connax to secure set number 2 in this game 1. But yeah, great performance from the Atlas to help the offense and getting that top barrier. I mean, Fang can only block so many strikes.
It's a best of 5 in this grand final. That means that Aimi and Joyous only have to win 2 games. That's 6 sets total. They're a third of the way there. Perfect form, Juliet. That sounds terrifying.
Oh, but look on the other side. Specialized training and prime time coming in for Kai and Air, respectively. And this could be a lot of options for X. 1-2 punch, great option there. There also was that peak that Connax could have taken, maybe helping him a little bit with the cooldowns, but looks like they want to go with the perfect form. So let's see what happens here.
Fang, of course, has still got that orb dancer in reserve. We'll be looking for more orbs to double up on the fun, whether it's cooldown or whether it's helping out his team. The only way that he can help out his team in the short term is to throw this core away as far away from the goal barriers as possible. Trickles towards the south one, hits the second one, almost goes through for a goal. Zenith, it was RNG after RNG after RNG. But they need to make hay whilst the sun is shining. 30 seconds left in this set.
And the sun isn't shining for Kitsune as they get KO'd off the map. But let's see what happens here. 2v1 front. Era's beam doesn't quite get it through the X. Let's see, once again, the play comes out, but Connax is just getting it back, just being the forefront of this defense and getting it through to the last breath.
Alex and Kitsune, Rekko weaving his way in and around. Not able to find their way downtown though. Core flip, Llama, Kitsune, Llama again, Rekko too slow. Fang's gone up there to try and stop everyone. Oh, and the astral projection is down. Gets a little bit of stagger back in those tanks, but Rekko is wrecking. He's taking down so much of this stagger. Aimi and Joyous, they have to fight fire with fire, otherwise they're gonna get burned.
Gonna get burned, but it looks like they have a little bit of that offensive pressure here. Connax looking for the KO, not finding it though, and bang with the miss. Llama helping out in the back end though. Rekko trying to get through. Rekko with the open shot, and there it is.
So many Omegas already. So many Omegas already. That speaks volumes of the type of game that we're watching here. A really important point because it was slowly slipping out of Zenith's hands. They managed to get it. They managed to clutch up, but they've also lost 2 goal barriers straight off the rip. Is this advantage going to be all for naught?
Now Kitsune is out. They could get that Goral Berry right there. There it is. That's 1. Kai looking to front the offense here and trying to go for number 2, but it works out in the end for all 3 of them. Rekkosed low as well. Trying to get it through. All three of the defense players for Aimi and Joyous. Can Zenith get through this awesome offense? Kitsune trying to slice and dice and gets it through.
Get them salsa shoes on. Connax dancing. Beautiful play with Kitsune as well. 1-1. 2-1 in game as Rekko moves forward to try and once again do what X does best, especially with this buff. But Aimi and Joyous have found some answers. They've read the textbook.
They are reading a textbook, but can they read how to get a gold barrier one-on-one? They do get that first one, but Rekkosed a little bit low. Alex with the core flip in the background. Let's see if they use it, and their Fang has to use it there. Fang getting beaten on the 50-50 from the era. Rekkosed and Llama just right in front of Alex. Can they get the gold barrier? No, they can't. Connax with the help defense. Super good. That's
a real nice sharing of the responsibility as well. You wouldn't blame Connax for stepping further upfield to go for the KOs. They might get one here on Rekkosed. The stagger is broken. They're helping out on the defensive front. Good communication from this team, and it's paying dividends. Second barrier down.
Oh, the
Make
stun!
that a goal!
What a play, the dash punch, the Juliet original combo, but it works out in Connax's favor as they get the last punch stun on Fang, getting that 2-1.
It's game point. And that would mean that Aimi and Joyous is only one game away from winning the entire thing. They might finish it within 30 seconds here. If Connax has anything to say about it, they most certainly will. Alex pushing up as far as he has done all game long. Fang, Alex, Connax. Wow. It stumbles its way through, but there's no fumbling about this. Aimi's and Joyous 2-0 up in the series.
2-0 up in the series. Set point now for Zenith. For Aimi and Joyous. Zenith having to come back, get the reverse sweep somehow. How do you think they'll do it?
How do I think they will do it? It's difficult to find a way out, honestly, because I thought they played really well. And yet Aimi and Joyous continued to find those goals. A lot of it coming through Connax, a 6-3. Really strong output. Combine that with the 37,000 damage. I think what they really lacked, Zenith, on this occasion was that KO ability. Rekkosed was getting in and about, but because of the astral projections, because of the natural healing that Atlas can put down, a lot of that was negated. So Rekko couldn't get as many KOs as he was looking for. And that really paved the way, I would say, for Aimi and Joyous to enjoy the match a lot more because their KOs meant more.
No doubt about that, especially with the dash punches that Connax got. I mean, those were superb. Every one of them had a great meaning, right? We got those KOs on the top side, and the gold barriers right off of kickoff. That was huge.
Yeah, 100%. But it's not to say that Zenith didn't have them as well. I mean, remember, there was that one moment where they got both barriers down with one hit from the core.
That's so true.
And they only just got it across the line in the end. And that, to me, speaks of a composition issue, not so much a drafting issue. I think they drafted as well as they could have. But into our second game, it's going to be Oni Village once again. And I'm just wondering whether Zenith might look to put a ban down for that Juliet was causing a lot of issues. Going to be the Estelle instead.
Wow.
And Atlas is taken off the board anyway from Aimi and Joyous.
Yeah, I mean, that is... I mean, it is Oni Village, so taking out the Estelle is strong, but Rekkosed hovering over that that Zentaro was a little bit interesting, but goes for the Rasmus, but Zentaro on the other side. I mean, wow.
Got that Rune going down as well. Rune, I think Rune's recently received a buff, I want to say, as well. I think he's got a buff on, I want to say, the secondary.
Yes.
So an interesting composition nonetheless. Ooh, Juliet. I'm hoping that's all fine once we get into the lobby. On the other side, we've got that Drakkar, Zentaro, and Kai pickup. I like that a lot. I think that it offers the maneuverability, not necessarily in movement speed, but in range.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the Awakenings, it does make sense for Connax to pick Zentaro here with that Super Surge. Super strong there, as well as the Rapid Fire start with the Drakkar, and you can't mess with them. That combo is super strong with these Awakenings.
Yes, the red team has scored, but it's not Zenith anymore. It's Aimi's and Joyous first on the board. That didn't take long.
not take long at all, but here we go. Zenith looking for a comeback answer. Lamacraft getting demolished by Connax, excuse me, but not being able to stop that. 46 seconds left until overtime. Let's see if Fang can get it through, and Fang does from Connax!
Rekko's got a lot of work to do now, but Lamacraft has offered an out. So has Kitsune. They've got their second barrier down. They've got a KO. Connax looking for more, and they get it 2-0.
Oh my, talk about KO festival. I mean, we're seeing Alex from all the way down behind midfield getting KOs on Rekkosed, and that is such a strong play to start off with this set number 1. Getting those early levels to get this going.
Yeah, Zenith are right back where they found themselves in the winners finals. Unfortunately, double banishment for Lamacraft. That does at least give them a goal barrier to their name, but they've got to think about defending. And they can't defend when Connax is in town, whether it's Juliet, whether it's a recently nerfed Zentaro. Let's just not forget. The confidence is striking. It's so impressive for me to see that this character's just received a nerf, and yet they're making it look like it's just water off the back.
Oh, I mean, hey, water off the back is something, but that Super Surge getting 25% ability harder is strong. And there we go. Aimi enjoys showing that nerfs don't even matter. It's all about skill. It's all about going into it, and they get that set 1.
Solid oof on that one. 3-0 sweep. 1 point up and 2 points left to win the entire thing. Catalyst on the Zentaro as well. Yikes, my dudes.
Indeed. But we're seeing the rune get Monumentalist. We're getting the Kai. Didn't pick out just yet. Let's see what happens. Drakar getting the big fish. Smart play from them. And Egoist on the Rasmus. I was surprised they didn't go for the prize fighter to get a little more chip damage with the rune. But that should be fine, as I don't think they're going for that KO pressure.
Yeah, I agree. I think at this point they're just looking for a bit of chaos theory more than anything. Lamacraft has been known to use rune plenty of times in the past, and that's looking a lot better, actually. A lovely banishment on the core is going to slow it down for the moment. With both goal barriers down, Zenith now looking to get their first point on the board would be well timed after a 3-0 smacking, but now both of their goal barriers have down. Oh, this is going to be a tragedy in waiting if Aimi and Joyce could pick up the first point.
And we're seeing the benefits of the Big Fish Drakar now. Shout out Big Fish Friday, by the way. Yeah, Big Fish Drakar now getting used, and it's going to be a little bit more harder for Lamacraft to get through it, as well as Rekkosed. And we're seeing a lot of damage as well coming from Kitsune onto Rekkosed. Can they get the kill? No, they can't finish that out, but great advantage to get some little bit of pressure. Can Zenith get that? Oh, no, they can't either. Some good defense coming Alex all around.
Rekko's got to be careful. Going for the low post. KO'd, and the core flip right down the other end, and Fang finds Lamacraft, slows it down ever so slightly into overtime. This is surely only going to go one way, and it is.
My goodness, the mind games coming from both Connax and Kitsune, passing down, passing back up, wasting the slice and dice, looking for the shot, and then putting it top bank. I mean, that is just team synergy, if I can say so myself.
They're looking for a second, and ideally a third. Even with their goal barrier down, they flipped the script successfully.
Oh.
I'm surprised that goal barrier, I'm with you, I'm surprised that didn't actually hit. A bit of a ghost touch, and Zenith are going to be mighty relieved about that. In fact, they're going to be even more relieved if they can get a goal through themselves. Rekko, and at the top post, there's Lamacraft. They've got it.
Yeah, that hook there was a little bit interesting, but looks like it worked out in the end. 1-1. Let's see. I mean, I believe that's Zenith's first goal here.
It is their first goal in the game, yeah. Which obviously doesn't bode well, but got to start from somewhere. Got to put the foundations down to build a strong house. Time to turn the lights on.
No doubt with that, and you gotta get those goal barriers in the process, take down that foundation of the other team, and let's play this out. Good invisibility from Kitsune to get that through, and now Lamacraft waiting for the use. Good corporate from Kitsune, trying to get down to Connax. The shot, the play, no, shotgun doesn't work out.
So close, and yet so far, nice idea, not enough pace. Lamacraft low on stagger, looking for any and all power orbs available to them. Fang, oh, Kitsune with the invisibility, misses with the shotgun. Got the creation up there on the top path, blocks it away. Fang goes south now. Connax, Kitsune waiting. looking for the reaction. Core flip, snuffed. Connax can't go through 3. Alex once again, his Fang. Kitsune, nice KO. 2v3. Rekko gets that second barrier down. Llama waiting, needs the pass, needs the service, needs the feed. Not needed at all, as it turns out. Rekko all on their lonesome.
Listen, Rekko with the angles out of dreams. Good play from Rekko to get that through. And now we see Zenith have a plan, right? They get the KO on the Connax. They know that, hey, this is an opportunity. Oh, and the misplay from Fang to not get the barrier.
It's not a great start. It's not the end of the world either. 1 barrier down. Still 45 seconds to go before OT. Connax losing a lot of stagger there to Rekko. And even more. But Llama on this top path gets a double banish. Lovely work. And the KO. Rekko. Llama gets it. Very heavy-handed touch, but at least it's down.
It is down. Good stalling from Alex to get Connax back into this game, and there he comes. Plays it through, trying to go for the barrier and getting it right in between that rune barrier's cooldowns. And that's an unfortunate play again!
Oh. Pepe hands. Pepe hands. That was as incredible a self-combust as we've seen today. Oh, unfortunate, but again, you can't be crying, you can't be sitting down. It's 2-2. There's still a set to win here.
There is still a set to win, but hey, Rekkosed starting. It's very strong for Zenith, and a bit double banish, but not finding it in time to Lamacraft. Can they get it through? Great pillar coming in from Llama, trying to get that through as well. Rekkosed with the pillar, not finding it either. Good defense overall from Connax and Kitsune to get back to help Alex there too.
You can see the idea. Rekko and Llama constantly looking for each other, but Rekko's got to look for those power orbs and ASAP. Oh, will they even get the opportunity? No, they won't. Connax Assassin! Through the middle they go with the core flip, barrier down. Alex has to react quickly. Fang upfield, high press. Connax has got Kitsune for aid. Lamacraft, lovely banishment. And that's great timing for Rekko as he's back in town.
A great play from Kitsune to save Connax there in that situation, but Rekkosed only level 4 here, is susceptible to those KOs, but gets those levels as well. Hook not being able in his favor. The 1v1 against Kitsune works out. The play from Alex, but not finding it through. All the pillars, confusing everyone, but gets back on the other side.
The pace through these fast zones is truly frightening. Use it with the core flip. Oh, never mind. That's 3v2. Could be all over for Zenith. And it is team goal. Sign it off on the contract. It's a second point. Zenith, they need to basically reverse sweep from here and also reverse sweep the entire series now. That's a tall task.
It is a tall task, but looking at these awakenings, it is honestly possible. We're seeing Prime Time, Quick Strike, Deadeye, Timeless. We're seeing all of these. And we, of course, know the Kai is going to take that Prime Time to take it away from Rune. The Timeless, we're going to see a lot more of those bigger pillars, but also longer duration. So hopefully Fang doesn't go for those own goal strikes. And now we're going for giving the Drakkar missile prop. Wow.
It's I think that's more of a compromise. I don't know. If I was playing as aggressively as Kitsune is, I might have gone for reverb myself, but look, Kitsune most likely knows something that we don't, and hey, a little bit more range, you can't go amiss, especially you've been missing a couple of hits, as Kitsune has been doing this entire series. That said, it's not stopped Aimi's Enjoyers from gaining the advantage, the upper hill, the whatever you want to call it. They keep on going, but maybe not for too much longer. Llama looking for an opening goal.
Llama trying to go for that shot. Fang trying to play from the back end. Rekkosed almost getting it from the stagger, but not finding enough time from the cooldowns. But here we go. Llama almost at that full core flip area. Fang not finding it with the strike cooldown. And Llama with the unfortunate... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a KO from Llama. The pass.
Pass. Oh, what a read from Alex. Shoots it out from underneath the feet of Rekko. Kitsune up front. Misses out on this. Time bought, but they're back down to 2 immediately again. Forces out the core flip. Oh, the creation causing chaos. But here's Entaro. Connax. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Oh, what a read from Alex downtown. Incredible scenes as Rekko doesn't still get a goal. How on earth has nobody scored yet? Blue, explain.
No, I mean, honestly, it's all about these touches. Alex and Fang are getting, you know, I was talking about touches, but they didn't get it You know what? They're scoring now. Zenith has an opportunity to bring this back.
They have an opportunity, but they do have to seize it. And there is a big difference between having it in front of you and taking it with both hands. It doesn't matter what Zenith can do at this point. They have to.
Oh, we're seeing Rekkosed being very low here. That Rasmus, that damage dealer, getting pretty low, but getting those evades super strong to use those. That last barrier gone for Fang, not being able to use any of that anymore. The pillar is well gone, but a good read from Fang to get that out. And Rekkosed playing through, going for the barrier, getting demolished by all three, but the evade saves him at the end.
So close to the whip. Oh, what a little back heel. My goodness, Zenith with a 2-0 lead. Am I dreaming?
Listen, all I'm going to say is a lot of these players are airbending just a little bit, striking the air, but it's all good. This is a tense situation. It is the grand final. Zenith down 2 in the sets, so they really need to bring this home, and it's working out pretty well. That good rune pillar, getting a lot of that core strike bar. Can that work out? What a save from Rekkosed!
Oh, wow. Get back over here, he says. Not quite going to convert the goal just yet. Core flip, has to wait it out. Fang through to Rekko, banishment. Oh, that's going to go all the way to the goal barrier though. Connax makes sure of it. Lamacraft, Fang's going to defend against this one. Rekko, lovely read from Alex. Core flip again. That second barrier is down. Aimi and Joyous holding on for dear life.
Yes, they are. Oh my goodness, Connax with the read, but Fang with the strike shot at the last second. Works so well. Lamacraft's pillars not being able to stay there for just too long as the opponents are just playing into them. But hey, Rekkosed in the middle, trying to go over the core flip steal. Oh, but it doesn't get a shot.
I mean, that was the worst possible place it could have hit. It just bounces right back into the center. A core flip in response now as Alex finds a way out. Here's Llama, Fang. Oh, Llama, back to Fang. Oh, very close indeed. Connax. The misplay was almost capitalized upon.
Oh,
Fang straight through the middle. Got a KO though. Rekko's close to it as well. Alex goes down. Kitsune goes invisible. Doesn't quite read Lamacraft. Creation. Core flip. Wait to Rekko says absolutely not.
And Rekkosed still alive, just barely to the last second. Llama trying to get through. Alex, Mr. Geometry, getting it through. But he failed physics in the end and can't get it back out.
Lamacraft is violently swinging between outstanding and what was that? That was more the outstanding. Huge creations placed down just to block off possible passing and shooting opportunities rightly at the front of the queue for Awakenings. They obviously lock in that extra special cooldown.
Indeed. Are they going to take that build different away from Zentaro? Let's see. Yes, they do. Smart choice there from the Kai to bring that away. We're seeing Stagger Swagger getting picked up. There it is from Rasmus. What a strong awakening that is. Of course, with Rasmus being hit all the time from Zentaro, Stagger Swagger allowing him to get that speed.
It makes so much sense. I think that's a really smart draft from Zenith. Aimi's and Joyous have got some good itemization in their pocket as well, though. And we know that they have the pure talent to overcome Awakenings as well. Certainly a good start for them in this fourth set of game number 3. 2 goal barriers down, 1 down for themselves. They're looking for the opening goal. Connax is almost going to get it. Fang somehow denies.
I'm surprised that went through for Connax, but hey, the extra special working out very well for Lamacraft to get Kitsune out of the play there just for a second. Rekkosed being a little bit low, as well as Kitsune having all the speed in the world now, though. Rekkosed trying to get it through. Can't find it as well there. Alex and Connax doing a fantastic job of keeping that away.
Llama, Fang, they double up to prevent Kitsune from scoring. That's 2 warning shots if you're Zenith, and you don't want to have a third. Lamacraft, Connax through. They're down a player, they've got him back. Rekko into the fray. Overtime awaits.
Overtime does wait indeed. Both 2 core flips coming in for Fang and Lamacraft. You will use by Lamacraft. Oh, but the barrage from Kai saves it away.
My goodness, they're lucky that that's such a long move. It's such a long secondary. Core flip. Response. Denied. Oh, wow. How many hits did that take? Alex bats it away. Llama goes for the top pocket. Not going to find him.
Oh, and the barrage. The barriers going down. Oh, Llama being a little bit low. The save from Fang. What timing.
Rekko moves forward. KO. Power play. Kitsune all on their lonesome. Fang misses. Oh, just about. out, saves it from his own mistake. Here's Alex moving forward. Rekko bottom pocket and he gets it. Oh, wipe the sweat off your brow. Zenith's gone ahead.
Oh my goodness, Rekkosed and Alex going back and forth, back and forth. I will say Rekkosed being a little bit less on the levels might not be great, but hey, they get the KO on the Connax, that full damage dealer. Let's see if they can get through Kitsune and Alex. Playing that through, Llama with that core flip if needed. Rekkosed beating out Alex, and that core flip's gonna use to be very well, but no, the barrage.
I really, really like what I'm seeing from Zenith right now. It's the spacing out in particular. We see in a meta where it's good to stay close together. Not a lot of people doing this, but the passing lanes are free and open, especially with a power play. That said, unfortunate bounce. Aimi's Enjoyers get themselves a second goal barrier. Zenith still waiting for their second.
And here Rekkosed almost half health, so they can get a little bit of that speed there. Banishment on the Kai, not being able to do too long, and Fang with the save, but there he goes.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they see from Connax and Kitsune. You want that Zentaro right up in the face, and Kitsune just waiting for the core to pop out so they can pop it away. Tie, set, one apiece. Aimi's Enjoyers know that they are 2 goals away from winning Twin Drive Thursday.
They are very close to winning, but hey, that goal barrier is going to come in advance for Zenith. Rekkosed trying to play it through the whip, not being able to get through onto Alex, and that spin's going to work out as well. The 1v2 not being able to work out again. Rekkosed also being level 9, not getting that enough speed, not getting a lot of that knockback that he wants, but works out in the end with the pillar.
Fang, Kitsune, Fang again, Kitsune again. Playing ping pong, back to Alex finally at last. Let me play, he says. Let's not let Rekko play. They're out for another 8 seconds. Kitsune, Fang, so much heavy lifting to keep this gold barrier up. Lamacraft as well, providing that screen. Rekko back, that's straight to him.
What a save from Fang to get it away. No uses of the core flip, there it is. Play from here, middle play. Llama trying to go for the shot, but Alex getting it through.
Fang goes central, Rekko goes bottom. Nice creation. Oh, that's all Lamacraft, baby.
Lamacraft on the rune. We were all thinking at the start, oh no, off pick. They lost it 3-0 in the start, but Lamacraft showcasing why rune is such a strong pick for him here, and it's playing well. The banishment, keeping Kai at bay with the barrage. Can Rekkosed get to it? Being very low and not being able to get the barrier.
Oh, moments away from elimination. Barrier down. And now Rekko down. 3v2. Connax, that goes all the way back to their own barrier. Unfortunate. Kitsune reveals himself. Fang, lovely core flip using the angles, goes all around the world. Llama, Rekko's back. Llama's going to cover that off with a creation, and it almost slips in. In fact, it does slip in. Make that 2 points in game.
Lamacraft sending Alex to geometry class. He's like, get back in there because my angles are better than yours, and it's working so well with the pillars. And these awakenings are definitely going to help with a lot of the speed and what Rune needs as well here.
Sorry, is that coughing I hear? Because it sounds like Aimi's Enjoyers is choking away a golden opportunity. 2-0 up in the series, match tournament point. And yet they still can't get the job done. And more creation buffs to Lamacraft. That's worrying if you're an Aimi's enjoyer. Because quite frankly, it's those creations, for me at least, Blue, that are making the difference.
No doubt, that cast blast is going to be huge, but also looking at Fang with the specialized training, we've seen Connax and Kitsune stay on the outer walls a lot, so those early KOs might be very, very strong, but if they can get those, it's going to matter as they get that first barrier for Aimi Enjoyers. Plays going out, the nice double tap, but no, it's not going to go through, except no!
Kitsune on that north path waits. Rekko. Llama's helping out as much as they can. What? Fang! No way! And to be fair, Connax says absolutely no way as well, using the core flip right in front of the goal mouth. But let us credit Fang. That was an outstanding bit of defense.
No doubt at all. I mean, I am surprised as well that Llama took the cast last instead of the twin drive. You know, we're seeing him have timeless, we're seeing him have that extra special and rapid fire, so that twin drive might have been very, very good, but it's still all good if they can bring this back, show the world that they can win, even if they don't have that twin drive.
Now they're on the back foot again, Zenith. The Hornet's Nest has been well and truly rattled. Buzz buzz.
Buzz indeed. But we're seeing this here. Top Berry comes down. No KO onto Drakkar, but a lot of stagger damage onto Connax here.
Fang trying to break it through to that barrier. Doesn't quite get there. Rekko brings Connax back. Says, don't worry, Fang, I got you, bro. All good. Alex on that south path. Great defense. Oh, it slips through him. A miss, but a KO.
Without a smart play coming from Alex, though, wasting the core flip there. Will that matter in the end? 3 seconds till Rekkosed comes back. Core flip coming from Fang. The Ruin Barrier, of course, with the Monumentals and Timeless going to stay there for a while, but looks like it's fine. Connax trying to get that through, but almost putting in the barrier.
What a save from Alex! Massive save from Alex. I also want to again credit Fang for not... Just wait. Wait! Let me explain things, Lamacraft. Goodness, it's 1-1.
Llama indeed a part of the craft, because he is just crafting up every single situation. He's crafting up all the scripts. He's doing all of this right now because Zenith looking strong right now. Llama, unfortunately, losing that berry in the end. Connax trying to get through. Fang with a beautiful save to get it up, and those pillars are going to help as much as they possibly can.
That's the second barrier down. Kitsune, oh, quick reaction. It is truly tournament point now. One more goal, and Aimi's Enjoyers have swept the Grands.
Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Can Zenith bring this back? They are only 1 goal down, but that 1 goal is huge right now. And the KO on the Connax.
It's a good start, but they've lost a barrier. Will it be to Kitsune right up in their faces? The shotgun in tow. It's Kitsune all on their own. Surely not. Connax back to add support to the cavalry. It's Kitsune again. Kitsune. Oh my God. No way. Kitsune 1v the world.
Kitsune getting the W, turning his monitor on and playing the game finally. We see that 1v2 action going on, and Aimi Enjoy is gonna take it for Twin Drive Thursday number 4.
Kitsune just turned it down to easy mode. Just like, yeah, it's too hard for me, too hard for me. Let's try something a little bit more pedestrian, shall we? Outrageous. And you could tell just in those crucial moments, I think, Blue, that there was a lot of oncoming panic for Zenith. All of a sudden they're like, oh no, he's going for it. Oh no, he's going for it. And that panic ultimately was their undoing.
There was a lot of panic, I will say, and Zenith unfortunately didn't get... I think that one of the biggest things was they didn't get that twin drive on Rune, allowing Connax to just speed around the map. Of course, one, they had Super Surge, but also twin drive, so they have the ability to just go back and forth, but also causing a bunch of damage, as we saw 36k or 37k there. So incredible performance. Honestly, incredible performance from both sides, though.
It's very similar to what I was saying of Zenith and Pelicans in our lower finals as well, where I don't think any of these teams played particularly badly. I think all players played fantastically, but as we often see in Omega Strikers, it's so many different factors that come together to snowball into the sorts of dominating wins that we see here, from bans, first of all, to the composition, to drafting properly. And although we saw some great tactics and some great adaptations from all 9 of the players in these final brackets, Aimi's Enjoyers is number 1 for a reason. They are on top because they are simply the best.
They are simply the best, no doubt about that. We saw it tonight, or I guess today, I don't know. But they're played so well. Especially we saw Kitsune at the end just dominate with Connax, and it was honestly a good pick. You know, we thought Zentaro with the nerfs could have been very, very bad, but that Super Surge showcased like, hey, Zentaro, even if with the nerfs, is still a great striker. So, hey, congrats to them for sure.
Heads up, Odyssey. Bit more, please. Just a bit more on this entire. Anyway, that about does it here from Twin Drive Thursday. Obviously, there's still plenty of events coming in regards to Primetime Tuesday, Twin Drive Thursday, but Blue,
Oh my.
We've got ourselves something fishy in the waters.
Yeah, a little bit fishy in the waters here, and hey, we have Big Fish Friday. Get your Rasmus hooks out. Go get that Big Fish Awakening and dominate in this tournament tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. All are invited. This is going to be such a big tournament, and I mean, hey, go get that bread. That's all I gotta say. Big Fish Friday, hosted by Striker Central, Vodible, and Dylan Surplus.
Indeed. Of course, the UK, and you don't have to worry, by the way, over in the UK it is getting a little bit dark, so we will class it as night, and it is time to say good night as well to all of you. A reminder, by the way, if you are new here, to follow twitch.tv/Vodible for all of your various Omega Strikers tournaments. We've also got the YouTube going, so if you've missed anything here, all of the individual matches are available over there. Behind us, metaphorically of course, we've got the wonderful Storm Warrior. He's been providing the pretty pictures throughout the entire night, so please be sure to give thanks to him, as well as all of our casters from tonight. I myself, I had the pleasure of casting with Peels and yourself, Blue, so thank you very much to the pair of you, and indeed Vodible, for organizing the tournament. Any final thoughts here before we wrap up?
Honestly, just be stoked for a lot more Omega Strikers events, because we're not stopping here. We're going to keep on pushing them out. And hey, we saw a beautiful performance tonight. We're going to see much more later on. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank y'all so much for coming out to Twin Drive Thursday number 4. Congratulations once again to Aimi enjoyers, and we'll see y'all next time.